Are you looking for a full-time or part-time job this summer? Are you new to the workforce and never had a job? Or maybe you have a job and you're looking for something a little bit better. My name is Dave Crumbley. I've been in management for over 25 years, and most of that time I've been in charge of interviewing and hiring staff. The last two companies I worked for, we had over 70 staff members at any given time, and I was the primary manager for that interview process. So I know a little bit about interviewing, and I'm here to give you 7 easy, simple tips that'll help you get that job you're looking for. It's very simple. Listen to me, take these down, remember them, keep this on your phone, whatever you have to do. But I guarantee you this will help you land that job that you're looking for. The first thing you have to remember is you have to dress appropriately, guys. You have to dress right. You need to look like you're there to impress somebody, because first impressions, they say it all the time, I hear it a million times, but they really are everything. First impressions are so important. In a job interview especially, you got 15 to 20 minutes to impress these people and let them know what you're there to bring to the table. So dress right. You don't have to wear a 3-piece suit. Just wear something nice, a nice polo shirt, a nice outfit, nice slacks, whatever you have to do. Nice shoes. I wouldn't wear blue jeans, and I certainly wouldn't wear flip-flops or tennis shoes. Wear something nice, make it look sharp, and make it look like you're there to impress. Okay? Number 2, arrive 15 minutes early. This is so crucial. I've had people walk in the last second and expect me to give them a good interview. If they walk in the last second for an interview, how are they going to do after I bring them on board? When they go to work, their work schedule, they're going to show up right on time. Most of the time they'll show up late. And I know that. I'm not going to bring them on board. I wouldn't show up too early. 30 minutes is a little too long. An hour is way too long. You don't want to be sitting there staring at a wall for 30 minutes, okay? 15 minutes is the perfect time. You're there at the invitation of the manager. They're your host. Just like you would at a nice dinner party, you show up a little bit early. That gives the manager time to finish up what he's doing or she's doing, and they can go and sit down with you and have a great interview with you. So arrive 15 minutes early. It's perfect timing. Number 3, look them in the eye. Look them in the eye when you're talking to them. That shows them that you're paying attention when they're talking to you, and it shows them that you're confident when you're giving your answers. So make sure you make a lot of eye contact. I wouldn't overdo it, right? It's kind of scary. But make sure you're looking them in the eye. It shows them that you're confident and that you know you're going to do a great job. And also smile a lot. You have to smile during the job interview. Smiling makes people feel better. If you smile the entire interview, when you get up and you walk away, the manager's going to feel much better about that interview than if you just sat there very serious or didn't crack a smile at all. So make sure you're smiling, make sure it looks like you're having a good time and that you're not too nervous. Smiling makes people feel good. It's a great way to continue the interview. It makes them feel better, and you're going to get your answers out, and they're going to feel better about you after you leave for sure. Okay, the next step. Make sure you prepare your answers. You have to prepare your answers. There's only so many questions they can ask you in a job interview. They're all online too, I guarantee it. Google it, look it up, come up with some really good questions you think they might ask you. They're going to ask you a lot about your background, a lot about your work history. If you're going into customer service, they're going to ask you a lot about difficult customers and how you handle them. They're going to ask you questions like that. So think about what job you're going to interview for and prepare your answers in advance. That way you're not sitting there staring at them while you're trying to figure out your answer in your head. You've already got it prepared. Prepare your answer, okay? The next step, research the company. Research the company. It's so simple. It takes 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes tops to research a company. But it's very impressive when somebody sits down and I'm talking to them and they can tell me about the company that I work for, right? It's very impressive, and it shows me that they care enough to do that research, that they really do want the job. So I'm bound to take that more seriously than somebody that knows nothing about what I'm doing as a company, right? So research the company. The last step, make sure you ask relevant questions. You have to ask questions before you leave. I've had so many interviews, and I say, do you have any questions for us? They say, no. How can you not have a question for me? Don't you want to know when I'm going to tell you if you have the job or not? Don't you want to know maybe how much the job pays? Don't you want to know what the hours would be like? Don't you want to know how many coworkers you need to work, you're going to be working with? You got to have some questions. Make them relevant to the job you're going to. And I wouldn't ask more than 3. 3 is plenty. The last question needs to be, when can I expect to find out an answer? Right? You just spent 15 or 20 minutes of your own time talking with this manager. It's a sacrifice for you as well. You deserve to know when you're going to find out. They need to give you a time and a date. If they don't, you can't push it, but you deserve to know, so I would certainly ask. Okay, those are 7 basic, easy, quick steps you can do, and I guarantee you, you're going to land that next job.